The Mount Graham red squirrel is cute, but in trouble. At last count, there were only about 250 left in the world, so officials have put a lot into keeping it from going extinct. Now the Arizona Department of Transportation plans to spend about $400,000, that's $1,600 per squirrel, to give red squirrels little bridges over the road. The squirrels have enough natural enemies, predators, drought, fire, without having to contend with an unnatural enemy like cars. A scientist referred to us by the Center for Biological Diversity says researchers believe about 6 squirrels die on the road here every year, but it's hard to be truly sure of the numbers because predators clear out the roadkill so fast. John on your side wants to know if bridges for squirrels, even endangered squirrels, is a good use of public dollars. We put that question to ADOT. I'm just thinking of other things that have had to be set aside for the moment. Rest stops closed, paving and road maintenance deferred, things of that sort, and people will say, well, why squirrels, why now?
Why squirrels right now? The squirrels are an endangered species, the most endangered in the world, and we do have a responsibility to mitigate the environmental impacts on those squirrels.
Linda Ritter says the money's federal dollars. ADOT has to use it for squirrels or lose it. So what do the squirrels' neighbors think of the plan?
Survival of a species is very important to me. It depends on, I have to think of the humans being employed first and their plight.
I think it's a pretty good thing. I mean, if it saves a couple squirrels, it, keeps population alive for my kids to enjoy, I think that'd be a real good thing.
That'd be kind of nice to just get that money and return it to our school systems versus the squirrels. I'm sorry, I like squirrels, but children are more important, I think.
A $1.25 million federal grant to build bridges for squirrels to cross. It might be funny if it were a joke, but this is actually true. It's kind of like the bridge to nowhere, but this bridge is for endangered squirrels. This is near Mount Graham in southeastern Arizona. This has been going on, folks, for 25 years. They've been battling this out, I know, because I was in Tucson when it was happening. So 250 squirrels they're talking about. The Federal Highway Administration would actually fund the construction of 40 rope bridges so squirrels don't become roadkill. This pricey project, again, over $1 million, would save, it's estimated, 5 squirrels a year. A Graham County supervisor says the $1.25 million could be better spent improving roads for people. And he also points out there's no guarantee that the squirrels would even use the rope bridges.
And how much would you pay to save 250 squirrels? Arizona will spend $1.25 million to create a squirrel bridge to mimic this one in Australia to protect endangered Mount Graham red squirrels. About 5 are killed by cars each year, and the bridge would help them cross the road. It works out to about $5,000 a year for each of the squirrels. And on their way to the World Cup. Tonight, an update. We told you last night that Arizona planned to spend $1.25 million of federal money to build a special bridge for endangered squirrels who needed to cross the road. Well, after our report, the state said the project, modeled on an Australian bridge, is off, and the money will be returned to Washington. Up next.